you raw, bringing the heat, breaking every law. They drop the truth, no holds barred. Talking smack, getting you hyped up hard. Calling out the fakes, exposing the lies. Hard way wrestling, taken by surprise. Hard way wrestling, coming to your city. Nothing but realness, nothing but grit. Going down the gauntlet, making them mark. Hard way wrestling, straight from the heart.
Welcome to Hard Way Wrestling. It is Wednesday. It is Mania week. We've made it, boys. We're here.
We are.
I can't believe we've made it a whole nother year to Mania again.
Oh my
Good
God!
job.
You know we've been doing this for 4 years now.
3.
I got 4 seasons.
3.
Podcast. Is it 3?
3.
You sure?
Yes.
No,
3.
I think it's been 4.
I think it's 3.
Okay, so this is the 4th Mania, right? Listen, the first Mania we did not go to when we started this podcast. The next 2 we did. This year we're not, so that's 4.
I'm
My
going.
gorilla math.
I'm going to YouTube because your math ain't mathing.
Go to the tubes. I don't know. I don't remember if you started after Mania, Ricky, or
Let's see.
because we started in a March.
Yeah.
Day in March.
March 3rd, 2023.
What?
3 years.
March 3rd, 2023, 2024, to 2025, 2026. Okay. Oh, I'll give it to you. Well, how is it that we've seen this would be the 4th WrestleMania?
We've seen more than that.
Well, then that wouldn't make any sense either.
Nothing ever does.
That's for sure. Let me load. I lost my
Smile.
Streamio chat. There it is. We're Streamio chat. We need everybody in the chat here. There we go. Perfect. Anyway, it feels like 50 years, boys. I know that. So welcome in. We were here yesterday. I know we're back. You guys, oh my God, it's 2 days in a row. Yes. 2
Well, we
days
weren't
in a
here
row.
last
Crazy.
week.
It's Mania week, so just like Mania goes 2 days, we got to go 2 days.
We got to go 2 days, and this is going to be a super long show. There's only 3 of us. AK didn't make it in for some reason, and Rob, I don't know. He had I don't know where Rob is. Rob had mail
he
order
had a
bride or something.
No, he had a blow up doll show up at his house.
Oh! Can you
He's setting up
imagine?
pirating for this weekend.
That's what it is. He's setting all of his crock pots up, and he's getting all of his glizzies together here. He just put a smiley face. I don't know if it's because of us or the picture that was in the. So I don't know. Anyway, it's just us today for now. So it is Mania week. We went over the Hall of Fame yesterday. We went over Raw. And today we are going to go over night 1 and night 2 of WrestleMania. And let's go, boys. Let's go ahead and get it kicked off with a little Rick.
Hit my music.
It's time for Rick's Picks. It's time for Rick's Picks. It's time for Rick's Picks.
That's right. It's time for Rick's Picks. It's the part of the show or the podcast where Ricky goes through every single match from the upcoming pay-per-views, and we talk about them, we discuss them, we go over, we give you our winners and our losers. Here we go, Ricky. Let's get her started.
Night 1, Saturday night, Mania, and ESPN2 will have the first hour for free.
That's very nice of them to give us something free.
It is free. A nice 4-letter word that starts with F. Anyway, speaking of 4-letter words that starts with F or names, one of those matches, Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match will be on the free 6 o'clock hour. Who you got, Scotty?
Oh gosh. So honestly, in my view, I'm calling Jacob Fatu on this one because the one thing that Drew does well is he is a good heel character when he is under the gun and under the knife. Like when everything is stacked against him, and he is either legitimately getting screwed or in his own mind getting screwed. He is better at being that complaining heel. So I think they're going to put Jacob over him. I think Drew needs to continue this run as the I got screwed again. Whether it's legitimate or not, some kind of screw job. If Drew continues that complaining heel mode, he's just on fire with it all the time. So I'm going to call Jacob Fatu to win this, and Jacob needs a good WrestleMania win. I mean, what is this first WrestleMania, right? Singles match.
Well, he won the U.S. title last year against LA Knight.
Oh,
Was that
okay.
at Mania?
Yes, that was at Mania.
Okay.
Interesting.
No,
okay, so then second Mania, but I still, they need to give Jacob this win. So I'm calling Jacob Fatu.
I think another thing that Drew McIntyre does really well is beat himself. He always talks himself into a loss somehow, some way. This is going to be the kickoff show. This is going to be the first free one on ESPN, and we want to hype the crowd up. We want to get the crowd pumped. We want to get the people at home pumped. And how else are you going to do that? By giving them the animal, give them Jacob Fatu for the win.
I agree. It's going to be the werewolf getting this one. This is going to be a banger for sure. Probably all over the place. They won't be unsanctioned like AEW unsanctioned though, but this one's going to be a banger for sure. And Fatu will get the win.
All right, let's go to the chat here. Fatu is going to win. The chat is agreeing Fatu is going to win.
Moving on, we've got our second of the first hour listed. It'll be the 6-man match between the Vision and the Usos and LA Knight. Who you got, Scotty?
Okay, so this is an interesting one. Mostly because they got ISO Speed in there. So I am interested to see how this plays out. Like the fact that he had, from everything I've heard, he's been training. He's been, getting ready. Will he be Logan Paul athletic, or will he be Jelly Roll athletic? That's the next, that's kind of what I'm interested in seeing here. Because we all know Jelly Roll, great guy, not necessarily the best of in-ring performers. But
he's no Donald Trump.
He's no Donald Trump. But no, so I don't know. I kind of want to see. I think the Usos and LA Knight need to win this. Vision has got they've got enough on their plate right now. They're they can take a loss and it's not going to hurt them down the road. They've got they can rally back, and especially with the fact that Braun Breaker's return is imminent. I think they can rally back from this with a Braun Breaker return. So I'm calling Knight and the Usos to win it.
I don't think Jacob returns during this match. Let's not overbook this match any more than it needs to be.
You mean Braun?
Braun, sorry. What did I say?
You said Jacob.
Oh, sorry. Let's not overthink it here. I think ISO Speed causes them to lose. It's okay for Division to lose here because they're not going to lose their titles. So give me the fan favorite LA Knight and the Usos to take this win.
I'm also going with the LA Knight and the Usos. Yeet. Kind of on the fence a little bit though, because with this whole bloodline thing that's been going on lately, I almost feel somehow the Usos are gonna eventually go back to siding with Roman. We may see more of that develop on night 2 during that match, but for now, I've got Usos and LA Knight for the victory.
The chat is saying the Vision will win this match. Ooh.
Interesting.
I don't think. Speaking of the Vision or the Oracle's hired gunman, Gunther, takes on Seth freaking Rollins. Who you got, Scotty?
This is gonna be a good match for sure. Seth versus Gunther. The storyline's been rushed, but honestly though, with Seth just coming back, Gunther's been on a winning streak. He's retired so many guys. I don't think a loss here will hurt him, and Seth needs kind of the momentum going forward to see what's going to happen as he goes back against the rest of the division. And going back to what you said a second ago, Jason, I don't think Braun's going to return in that match. I think Braun will have some kind of a bearing in. He won't be touching Seth, but I think there will be some kind of thing where Braun comes out in this match, tries to cost Seth the match, doesn't work, but it just starts to steam the feud up between Braun and Seth going forward. So that's my thoughts. So I'm calling Seth to win this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with some of that, but I think that Breakker does cause Seth to lose this title. Or lose this match. There's no reason to bring Braun out if he's not going to cause a loss here. Right? That keeps both of them strong. Keeps Seth strong, and it keeps Gunther strong for sure. Gunther's going to win this match, I believe, and we're going to move forward with Breakker and Seth Rollins.
100% agree with you on that. I'm going Gunther as well. The Rollins and Braun feud will shape up after this and start probably with Backlash and work its way probably at least to SummerSlam. But for now, it's going to be Gunther with the help of Braun Breakker.
JT I think it says JT. JT in the chat says, tough match. Gunther wins if he wants to challenge Brock next. Does he move on to Brock? Is that going to be it for Brock?
I think Brock could be in his final year from what I've read, that he's looking to hang it up here soon. So
Braun comes back, the crowd will cheer him against Seth. Yeah, I could see that too. Jesse wants to know if everybody got the new camera. Everybody saw the new camera. Yeah, the camera's working perfect. It was a tidbit crooked earlier, but I
was going to say it looked a tidbit balanced.
Yeah, it's good now.
Do you tune those? Do you got to tune those?
The one for sure, because it was facing that way. So I don't know.
I thought I could hear from downstairs. Anyway, moving on. Women's Intercontinental title match. Becky.
She just slowed the show down. Made Ricky lose his spot in his head.
Women's Intercontinental title match. Becky Lynch challenging AJ Lee. Scotty, I know you don't care so much for this match as do a lot of us, but tell us something good about AJ Lee and Becky Lynch.
Again, I get what they tried to do. I mean, we all knew this match was going to come. We all knew that Becky will be winning this match, picking up the belt again. AJ was just going to hold the belt for a short time to give her one more win with the title. So, I mean, there's not much to be said about this. I could care less. So it's Becky over.
I hope both of them blow out a quad on the way to the ring. And they can't do this match. This match is going to be god awful.
I mean, she might skip her way into a blown quad. AJ Lee.
I can't find anybody that Becky Lynch has good chemistry with except for Nia Jax's fist. At any point.
Yeah, and see, here's the thing: like, she's so over as a personality. Like, she is like. Her personality is over, but her friggin' ring works.
Then the bell rings, right?
Yeah.
Then the bell rings. So, all right, but give me Becky's gonna win this title back. Give me Becky.
Yeah, I agree. Becky's gonna take it back. I originally said before Elimination Chamber that Becky would somehow retain then and AJ Lee would win it here at Mania. But since they went the opposite at Chamber, Becky's gonna get it back here.
Like the chat is saying, Becky wins. Who cares?
You heard it here first.
Yep.
Next match on the card I got here is there's a lot of women's matches here on night one.
Yep.
Fatal four-way for the women's tag titles. You got the irresistible forces, Scotty's favorite Nia Jax and Lash Legend defending against Lyra Valkyria and Bayley, the Bella Twins, and Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Have we gotten a confirmation that the Bella Twins are going to be in? Because if
Well,
they're
yeah,
not
'cause
in,
Thursday one has a busted knee.
if they're not in, then
one or
Asuka
two.
and
Kyrie.
Kairi Sane are going to take their spots.
They'll probably end up making that final determination on the night of, but it doesn't matter. The other two teams, the two that will be taking these belts, is going to be Lyra and Bailey. Mostly because of Bailey, not because of Lyra. They're going to give Bailey another solid title run here in the tag team division. So because Charlotte and Alexa aren't doing jack squat. Charlotte's plastic surgery is starting to run. And I'm sorry, but I love Charlotte Flair for the longest time. But even I agree with what Rob said the other night about how she's really.
You say she's got so much plastic on her when she farts, it sounds like a Tupperware bowl opening.
Yeah,
I got you.
So,
Rob called her the Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, it's
true.
But yeah, no, it's gonna be. I'm calling Bailey and Lyra for this one. So
yeah, I think these belts. I think these belts switch hands. I think there's going to be the first belt switch of the night. But I think that goes on the Bellas. I really do. I think they put this on the Bellas.
No.
Why even have them in this match?
Exactly.
Right? Man, why have them in this match? So
to take the pin and hopefully
not a chance.
They had a great showing for Royal Rumble.
I said
they had a great showing for Royal Rumble, and they were so over with the crowd.
I do both of their numbers.
I remember.
I had both the Bellas. I guess. Or I had one and didn't know which was which.
Yeah. I'll say this for that match. I hope Nia Jax stacks them on top of each other. Bonsai drops both of them, and Bailey picks up the win. That's how I
thought you were going to say Bonsai dropped both of them into one.
Yeah, that's what he said the other day. Yeah.
That's what I said the other day. I honestly might as well at that point. But yeah, no. I'm
going with the
Bonsai is so hard that they become one, and John Laurinaitis falls out of one of their rear ends.
It'll probably be Nikki's. Okay. I'm going with the Bellas as well. I see Bailey and Lyra. This will be the end of their friendship. Bailey or Lyra. I don't know which one. I feel like one of them's going to turn, and that'll set up a feud for Backlash between the two of them. Considering Bailey's been the most frustrated lately, not being able to pick up a good, clean win in any of her matches, and Lyra seems to win hers. Give me the Bellas.
Chat is saying, JT is saying that Lyra is going to cheat somehow, so her and Becky win. Rob wants to know why the Bellas are even here.
Yeah, amen to that.
I mean, no Tiffany Stratton on the card is a little disappointing.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm Bella. I'm Team Bella all the way.
Yeah, same here. Women's World Championship, and this one I'm looking forward to. Stephanie Vaquer defending against Liv Morgan. The show that these two put on over the last couple of weeks in the back and on Monday Night Raw with the interview that took Kathy Kelly out. Watching Liv Morgan's already got memes out from her facial expressions, screaming, and this looks like it's going to be a pretty big banger on the women's side.
You know how Homer's eyes bulged out of his head?
Yeah,
that's what Liv reminded me of the other day. Like she had that disease where your eyes bulge.
I'm torn on this one because I want to see Liv Morgan win the title, but I also don't want to see Stephanie lose the title. Big fan of both of them. I think Liv has been doing some of her best work. Goose egg or no goose egg, she's amazing. She's one of the best, honestly. And I think I can say this without fear of contradiction, the best heel in WWE right now, bar none. Out of all the heels we've got so far, she's the best heel out of everybody in WWE at this point.
Definitely the best woman. I would agree.
I think best heel overall.
Yeah.
But I think they kind of have to give it to Liv. I really do. As much as I don't want Steph to lose that belt, I think they have to give it to Liv. So I'm going to call Liv Morgan to win this belt.
I don't think that Liv needs this title at all to continue what she is doing as this bratty kid. And I really think that Stephanie needs someone to solidify her championship. Like, she has to have somebody big put her over. And I really think that Liv is the one. You know, Liv is a multi-time champion. She's one of the top women in the WWE. She's probably
the best thing that happened to her was when they released the rest of the Riot Squad.
Absolutely. And she's 1B to Rhea, right? She's 1B, 1A, 1B.
Yeah.
Her and Rhea. So, and she's the top. So again, I think Stephanie needs someone solid to put her over to make sure that, make it look like her. It's always who have you beaten type of thing in a lot of sports. And this is one of them to me. So give me Stephanie to retain here, but a great showing by a bug-eyed Liv Morgan.
I'm on the fence with this one because, again, I love Liv's work. Somehow, some way, Raquel and or Roxanne Perez will get involved. I feel like Liv is going to somehow, I feel like Liv could win this, but again, you're right. Stephanie needs somebody to solidify her reign, and it's been god awful so far. I feel like Liv is going to lose because of Raquel and Roxanne, and that's going to start the implosion there with them. Yeah. So give me Stephanie.
In the chat, I want to say Liv. JT saying I want to say Liv, but Raquel will cost her the title. And then we get Liv versus Raquel. Rob says even if they give her the belt, she won't remember it. Possible. She got pretty concussed the other week.
Yeah, absolutely.
R.I.P. Kathy Kelly, by the way.
Main event of night one, we've got the WWE Undisputed Championship. Cody Rhodes defending against Randy Orton. And on SmackDown a couple weeks ago, McAfee said if Randy does not win that title, we'll never see McAfee again. So who you got, Scotty?
Is he going under a mask? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be
under a hood.
Well, apparently the Undertaker announced a mask for mask El Grande Americano match on AAA, I think at the end of May.
Yeah. We're going to have to sit down and watch that.
We'll finally see who's under that mask, I don't think it is.
Who you got, Scotty?
So here's my take. Cody versus Randy was all set to be my favorite match of WrestleMania. We talked about it a little bit last night. How there's really and we'll get to more of this in set night 2, but there's really no winner in the CM Punk Roman Reigns match because they're all the stuff that's going on with everyone loves Punk, everyone really kind of doesn't really like Roman, even though they like him, but it's like they don't want to see him with the title. So this was the one thing we all wanted to see. We want to see Randy Orton with the belt. They monkeyed with this thing like they do at at least the last two WrestleManias, if not the last 3. They monkeyed with the freaking, the main events and stuff like that. They brought people in they didn't need to bring in, all this kind of insanity. So
at least it's not Travis Scott.
Yeah, thank God for that. But
Lil Yachty's here now.
Lil Yachty's here now.
He's with Trick Williams, not in the main event.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's going to be Randy to win it. We know that for a fact. But I just pray to God that no matter what happens, that as soon as this thing is done, they yank McAfee out of there, give Randy another, well, they can't because they just announced spoiled the Backlash main event, which is freaking McAfee and Randy versus Cody and Jelly Roll. Oh, joy.
That's what Backlash is all about.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. I hate it. I hate this whole thing. Like I am more invested in Cody and Roman, and I'll get to that in a sec. But I'm more invested in Cody and Roman than I am, or
Punk and Roman.
Punk and Roman than I am in Cody and Randy. So honestly, let Randy win it, but I honestly could care less at this point because I'm so done with the stupidity. So Randy over.
The only real winner in this is the fans if Randy Orton wins, right?
Yes.
Cody is teetering to me on that fence of, do we care about Cody anymore? Are we going to be telling him to shut the fuck up next time he's on the microphone, like happened in AEW? I mean, to me, that's where Cody is right now. Cody is teetering on that, and it might be time for Cody. And I know they announced that at Backlash, but it might be time for Cody to go away a little bit here and take some time off. I know he's the face of the WWE. And, again, he's a great ambassador. Cody is Cody, right? Cody's always going to be Cody, son of a plumber. But I think the right play here is to give Randy that title. If they do not give Randy that title, there could be some serious backlash. And I'm not talking about the next pay-per-view after WrestleMania. So give me Randy all day long.
I hope we see in the crowd a big banner that says if Cody wins, we riot.
We all riot, yeah.
I'm pretty sure somebody will have one. But I'll probably be behind green shirt guy. But anyway, give me Randy Orton. This is heel Randy, the Randy we've all been waiting for. And how do you know that the crowd wants him to win this title? He turns heel, beats the shit out of Cody, and the fans are still cheering for it. They want more. Give me more heel Randy Orton. Give him run number 15. And I'm trying to get a hold of Danhausen to give him 40 of my human monies to put a curse on Cody before this match. To make sure that happens.
You are cursing.
The chat is saying, okay, so we got Cody wins with help from Stephanie McMahon.
Please God.
All right, stop smoking. Stop smoking shit. Rob saying there's going to be some sort of DQ.
Lazy booking.
Yeah,
lazy booking. Let's hope that they don't use it. They usually do not, and they're not going to
riot for that.
They're not going to
riot on that one.
They're going to do that in the main event.
Honestly, though, that would be okay. No, let's very quickly. Let's book it this way. Stephanie comes out, goes after Randy, KO's Randy somehow, KO's McAfee somehow. Cody goes over, retains the belt, and then guess who storms out? Brandy.
Ted DiBiase Jr.
No, Brandy.
Ted
Brandy
DiBiase
comes
Jr.
out, gets into a cat fight with Steph. They go off the air night one with this amazing cat fight, pull apart, all the, just 9 yards, and right before they go off the air, you think this is open mic night, bitch? And that's it.
Do you want them to relive that? You hate AEW, but do you want them to relive that line every time we get on
because it was hysterical. That's about the only good thing AEW has ever produced.
I miss Sarah's comment on here. She loves Stephanie, but she loves Liv, but Stephanie is on her way up. So I missed her comment earlier. My apologies. Rob, if they don't lower ticket prices, they won't be enough fans to hold a banner.
Yeah. You ain't wrong on that, Rob. You ain't wrong on that.
All right. That's it for night one.
Hey Rob, how's the blow up doll?
True.
Jesus. I guess
you think he's got enough lung capacity to blow up anything except for a bag of Fritos?
Oh no, he doesn't need Fritos. He freaking needs Maker's Mark.
Yeah, that's it. Members Mark.
He's got one of them basketball air pumps he's using.
Yeah, he doesn't have the capacity to go up and down like that.
That'd be his new guest on the Independent Rewind. Anyway, that's it for night one. Let's move on to night two. All right. First hour will be on ESPN. And where are they kicking this off with the banger of all bangers for this WrestleMania weekend? Brock Lesnar and Obafemi.
Oh, heck yeah.
Who you got, Scotty?
Okay. Now, here's a question that I have. With everything that they've done leading up to this, with Oba being as dominant as he has, does Brock lose? That's where it gets very interesting. Because, again, they've really kind of like Oba's come out, Oba's decimated, whether it's been security guards. They like him and Brock haven't touched like very, very often. Just a couple of times. But every time they have touched, it's been like Oba, strong the whole way. So Brock's got to get a comeback, right? He's got to get an answer to that. So do they put Brock over, or do they go with the guy that everybody wants to see go over? Do they put Oba over? Tough call on that, but if I'm going to go with anything, I'm going Oba winning this one because, again, if Brock's on his way out, I think that's the only right call to make is to have Brock kind of not necessarily go out on his back all the time, but in matches where it really matters, go out on his back. So, Obafemi over.
Scotty, I like the path you were starting to take there, but you kind of veered off of it. I think that Oba gets attacked in the back on TV. He gets attacked in the back by the Vision. The Vision beat him down with a new returning Braun Breaker.
Oh,
okay.
Oba comes out at not 100%. At 5, Suplex City, bitch. And Brock Lesnar goes over.
Interesting.
This feud is not over. Give me Brock Lesnar for the win. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that twist.
That's interesting.
Twist.
I mean, Scotty had it right. Oba has come to the ring and just manhandled everybody. He's manhandled Brock. Brock's never been treated that way or beat that way. Will it happen again?
Yeah.
If it happens again, it's kind of silly, right? You basically, this beast that you built over 20 years or however long he's been around, ended the Undertaker streak. And I mean, he is definitely beatable. We've seen him beat before. But you built this beast and you're going to let this guy just come in and manhandle him at every turn? I don't think so. I do not think so.
I like where you're going with that.
Femi beat up by the Vision and Gunther, maybe, possibly.
Yeah,
who knows?
That's what I was thinking as well.
50% Obafemi.
And we know Brock doesn't get paid by the hour. This is going to be a quick match.
It could be.
Hitting, but I feel like this match ain't going to go more than like 10 minutes.
Oba has built absolutely no real credibility in the ring yet. He's NXT, different story. It's always different when you come up. He's built no real credibility. They're going to put him in there with a killer, and he's got a plan. They have a plan. Paul Heyman's got a plan. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I like that idea. Give me Brock.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I like that. Change my mind.
Suckers. I'm putting all my money on Oba.
Yeah, right.
What does the Sarah says she agrees with Scotty? A woman agree with Scotty? Shut up. If Brock wins, the crowd will be pissed. Yeah, no, I agree. The crowd is not going to be happy. But do you think Brock gives two shits? What is that crowd? He doesn't. The guy ripped his blue jeans.
2 urine squirts.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, 3 or 4 urine squirts. It depends on who it's on. But yeah, Brock will not care. Paul Heyman will not care. This just builds this feud even more. We need more of this, by the way. I'd like to see this end at SummerSlam.
Big hard hitting match. Yep. Yeah. Let's do it.
This is a main event and on any pay-per-view, by the way. Yeah. It's not I know they're going to lead off with this, but this is not. This is a main event. I would take this over any of the two main events.
Yeah.
Words.
Yep.
Moving on to the second part of the first free hour, which I'm viewing after about 20 minutes of entrances and 10 minutes of lead up. This match would go for about 5 minutes, and then it'll cut to black. And then everybody watching on live TV that doesn't have a way of watching the rest of it will be pissed off. But we got the 6-pack Intercontinental title ladder match between Penta, Cero Miedo, Rusev, Javon Evans, JD McDonough, Dragon Lee, and Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. Who wins this, Scotty?
All right. So, again, this is another match I'm torn on. And I'm going to play the part of AK here for a sec. Because this is a match I'm torn on because of one thing. They just put this belt on Penta. So you would figure they don't want to necessarily take it off of him just as of yet.
He got that belt in February, right? He get that belt in February. When did he get that belt?
It was after Chamber when Danhausen cursed Dom.
Yeah, so it was only a few weeks
it was
ago.
February.
Yeah, okay, so maybe a little over a month ago. But here's where it gets interesting, because you've got a guy like Javon Evans. The rest of the guys in that match don't even matter. The only two guys that really matter are Penta and Javon Evans. Penta for the fact that he literally has, in my view, he's just gotten that belt. And it's not, again, I'm not asking for a long run, but I think, again, the fact that he's still new to the company, he's only been there, a year and a half now, maybe.
Well, he was in NXT. He was in NXT for a year.
No, Penta. Penta's only
Penta.
Yeah.
No, he was supposed
over a year.
Yeah, it's been way over a year because he didn't get the WrestleMania spot. Phoenix got it last year.
That's true. Okay, so you also have that to consider too.
WrestleMania. He was in the 4-way Intercontinental title match.
Is that what it was?
Braun, Dom, and Bit.
Oh, where Dom won.
Yeah.
That's right. I did, because that was a triple threat that night.
That was a 4-way.
Or
a 4-way. Okay. Well, anyways,
great match, by the way.
Yeah, they just gave him the belt. So, again, I'm not asking for long runs, especially with the lower belts, but I'm also like, you got to give a guy some time to cook before they really take the belt off of them. But here's where AK comes out in me. You got a guy like Javon Evans.
Did you eat him?
Huh?
Did you eat him?
Yes, I did. That's why he's not here, because I ate freaking AK. Javon Evans is a phenomenal talent. One of the best out there right now. Like, the kid is going on a high level night after night after night. I mean, his matches continually impress no matter what he's doing. That cutter of his is absolutely insane. Honestly, the best, like, him and Sol Ruka are the two best cutters in the business right now.
I fucking love the Soul Snatcher.
The Soul Snatcher is something
That's my
else.
favorite move in wrestling right now. It's my favorite move.
But I could see, a great WrestleMania moment. I could see Javon Evans taking that belt and them giving him a run with it, and give Penta the rematch and go, maybe take that belt back and forth between the two of them for a minute or two. I don't know, but my gut says they're gonna put this belt on Javon and give him that. He just got called up, his WrestleMania moment. He's doing great stuff. He's got a good career ahead of him. Give him a not a quick one, but a good run, a decent run with this IC belt. So I'm going to call the fan favorite Javon Evans.
As much as I'm bouncy like everybody else. As much as I like Javon Evans, and I think it would be awesome moment for him, awesome moment for everybody for him to win this. I just don't see them taking this off of Penta right now. I really don't. Penta's with the stuff going on in Mexico with him showing there.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. I'm staring right at Penta right now on my wall. His Joker gear.
That's not Penta you're looking at.
Sarah, is that the Shocker? What does he do? I don't even. 3 in the stink. Anyway,
the Vulcan.
I think Rusev got his win the other night. Good for him. And Ray's out there because Ray's out there. What is that? What is the Vulcan? What did Spock say?
Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper. Thank you. Live long and prosper. And Damien Salty D is the shocker. So shout out to Nikita calling off.
Him.
Him. And Undertaker. I tried to get them on the show today, but they're booked. They were booked. Them and Just Incredible were booked. So all right, I've rambled enough. Give me Penta to retain.
I agree. I'm going with Penta. Javon Evans is going to have a hell of a showing. I almost feel like he's going to give somebody an OG cutter, and he's going to like fly higher than how low the belt's hanging. Like, and I'm almost wondering if he could springboard off the ropes and grab the belt without the ladder.
Going off of that, the other move I still kind of want to see is a remake of WrestleMania. Was it 17, where Edge dove and speared Jeff off the ladder? Freaking OG cutter, somebody hanging onto the belts, and Javon OG cutter somebody from hanging on the belts. Like,
it might happen. It might happen.
It's got to be Ray.
It won't be Stack of Dimes' neck.
The chat is saying, or JT is saying, Rusev only because no one's picking him. I mean, that would be.
God.
I mean, that wouldn't be a bad pick. Rusev, it'd be nice to see Rusev actually get something going, and then bring back his hot flexible wife.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
United States Championship match. We've got Sami Zayn defending.
Come on, Scotty, get your lemon pepper steppers on.
Oh, I know. I'm just thinking for a sec. So, Sami Zayn, they just kind of turned him heel. Well,
he's not heel.
Kind of. Like,
I think you're going to do a double
I think
turn.
the crowd is sick of him. I think there's
the crowd is sick of him.
Yeah.
But I mean, like with Javon, oh my god, I'm stuck on the last match. Friggin' Trick Williams. Trick Williams can be a heel or a face anytime. Like that music alone. I was talking about this with Wyatt the other night. The music alone, everybody can come out chanting "Whoop that trick," or he comes out with "Whoop that trick," and everybody just wants to kill him. Like either way, he's got the face or the heel stuff tied down. But again,
he's a great tweener. He's a great tweener.
Yeah, he is a good tweener. Maybe it's just because I want to see the new guys get their due. Yeah. And I love Trick Williams. I watched him in NXT. He is a younger, better Booker T. And no disrespect to the legend on that one, but this, he really has it all and so much more. I kind of want to see Trick Williams take the belt. I don't think they're going to give it to him. But I'm going to call Trick Williams to take the U.S. title off of Sammy. So
did he just say that?
He did just say that.
He did just say that.
I did just say that. Yeah.
I don't know that. Two different eras. Booker T was great for his era for sure. Definitely not the caliber or the athletic level of Trick Williams. Give me Trick Williams here to beat Sammy, and I agree. I think there's going to be some sort of double turn here. The crowd is certainly sick of seeing some of these guys that they've had in weird positions for a while now. Sammy was just kind of, I don't know. Sammy had his time when he was with the Bloodline, and he started that whole thing, and
nobody could seem to like Sammy unless he's with the Bloodline or Kevin Owens.
Yeah, when he's telling everybody that they're real Usi, I mean that's good shit for Sammy. But again, give me that pimp daddy. Give me Trick Williams all day long for this.
I agree. Clean sweep. We're going Trick.
Yeah. What does the chat is not saying anything yet, but I'm believing. Oh, JT saying Sammy sucker. So he's thinking Sammy's going to win this.
Double turn. He might pull some heel stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm going Trick.
He might pull some haluva stuff.
Haluva stuff. Women's WWE Championship match. Jade Cargill defending against Rhea Ripley.
The experiment is over. Storm is dead. I'm sorry, but Jade's been interesting, but without the fact that, like, without Bianca to really kind of finish this out with and to make it work, Jade has just kind of been a lost ball in high weeds.
She has no
So-
title defenses since she won that title.
Yeah. So I don't know if they don't see that much in her right now, but like they wouldn't put her in there with Rhea Ripley. Now we could be talking another freaking Stephanie Vickers situation. They need somebody to validate her, kind of thing. But I don't see it. I don't see them sticking with Jade right now. Again, they need, the only way to really get Jade back over, in a way, is to have the Bianca, to have them finally have that match with Bianca, and pull that whole thing and finish that whole story. Without that, it's not worth keeping that belt on Jade. So I'm going Rhea Ripley to win.
All right, I got a scenario for you. Ready? Booker of the
Okay.
year. Booker of the year. You guys know the power I have with this kind of stuff. So here we go. Who's in the match? Jade Cargill. All right.
Mhm.
Jade gets her, Jade gets her second entrance, of course. Rhea's already in the ring. As Jade comes down, there is a baby carriage sitting by the ring.
No.
She walks
Oh,
down,
no.
she sees this baby carriage and just kind of shakes her head. She gets the ring, match goes on, boom, back and forth. Jade botches 3 or 4 moves before we get. She looks over and the baby carriage is rolling. It's moving. It's like a remote control. It's moving. She's paying attention to this thing the whole time, right? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Jade Cargill botches 3 more moves, gets out of the ring. She's had it with this baby carriage. She pulls back the blanket, and it's Naomi.
Gene Snitsky punts the baby.
Punts the baby. And Naomi Reed punches Jade in the face. I think this is the return of Naomi here and causes Jade to lose this title. Give me Naomi for the return.
Really?
Okay.
Yes. What do you mean,
Is she
really?
cleared? Is she
I
cleared?
don't care. Is her uterus still in? She's
I don't
fine.
know.
Her water broke weeks ago. She good.
Did it? I don't know.
I have no idea either. I'm just making this shit up. But I think that Naomi, and this would be a great spot for, if Naomi is cleared to go and ready to go, then she shows back up here and costs Jade the title. I don't think
Well,
think
that
Rhea
wouldn't
needs this
happen
title.
because she said she's coming back to Raw to get her women's world title back. So she'd be going after Stephanie.
Yep, she
Her and
hates
Jade,
Jade Cargill.
her and Jade finished their thing. I'd say Bianca would make more sense with.
Hates Jade Cargill. Hates her.
Yeah. I'm on the fence. I'm on the
And
fence. with
Bianca's
this
not
one
back
because-
either. Maybe Bianca's the one that returns. Maybe she
Yeah,
comes out
that's-
of the baby stroller. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Jade Cargill's been lackluster as hell. I'd rather see Tiffany Stratton all day, every day, or give me Io Sky because I love her long time. But shut up.
You love mass concussions? Okay.
Don't roll your eye at me, Scotty. I just feel like Jade could pull this off with the help of her lackluster crew, BFAB and Meechin, and then you get obviously them two tag teaming with Rio, and then your 3-on-2 has Bianca return on the side of Rhea and Io to even out the odds to set up the Bianca Jade thing for maybe backlash or down the line SummerSlam. But imagine that, the 3 WrestleMania opponents from last year's women's world title all on the same squad. And they put on a banger last year. I'm taking Jade, unfortunately.
Rob is saying Jade Cargill because it's open night, Mike bitch. JT says Jade wins. Io will cost Rhea by mistakenly try to fight on BFAB and Meechin. Mark my words, after this match is over, no matter who wins, 2 people will be cut from the roster, and it will be Meechin and BFAB. They will be released after WrestleMania.
You heard it here first.
Yep.
Another match I'm looking forward to, and I don't see this match going very long. Dirty Dominic Mysterio, or AAA Mega Champion, against the returning Demon Finn Balor. Let's go, Demon.
I was going to say, what more needs to be said? Again, I love Dominic Mysterio, but the Demon needs to win this one. Like, we have not seen a good Demon return in a long time. So, Demon Finn Balor for the win all day long.
I'm going Demon also. It's Dom and Liv are gonna have some shoulders to cry on Monday night.
Yep. Who did Dom win the Intercontinental title off of by pinfall in that fatal 4-way last year at Mania? Finn Balor.
It was Finn. Yeah, it was Finn, wasn't
That's
it?
right. That's right.
Finn.
I forgot about that. Good call.
Yeah. Give me Demon Balor for the receipt here.
JT says Demon Finn in under 2 minutes. It will not be under 2 minutes.
It'll be
quick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I think it'll be like about maybe a 7-minute match.
Finn with the Slim Jim logo on him.
Yeah.
So that ladder match is going to eat up some time.
Yeah.
The Dude Wipe logo. That's where he's going to do Dude Wipes.
Yeah, that ladder match is going to eat up a lot of the time on the card, I think.
That doesn't work for me.
And then all the backstory they show. Main event of night 2 for the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk defending against the OTC, Roman Reigns.
So, like I said before, I was more interested in Randy and Cody before the whole Pat McAfee stuff. Now like we talked a little bit last night, how there's no real winner with Punk and Roman. It's just kind of either way. But now I really I'm more invested in seeing CM Punk win because they fucked up everything with Randy and Cody, and it could have been an amazing story. They fucked it up, so now I would rather see the world title match on night 2. And again, like I said, I'm invested in seeing CM Punk win this one. So CM Punk all the way. Fuck Roman.
I'm not gonna go that far because I do like Roman, but I think this is another match where I said it last night. If you didn't see the show last night, go watch it. But I said it last night that I don't think anybody cares. I think more people care that Roman doesn't win this title than CM Punk winning.
Yeah,
we've seen all we need of Roman with the title. And as much as I love Roman, I don't think he wins here. I think because CM Punk apologized on Monday Night Raw, which completely threw me off from everything. Barring some sort of bullshit interference from Tongaloa or Tamatanga or whoever, one of the bloodlines or whatever, I think we're going to get a pretty clean win here with CM Punk over.
I don't. I'm going with the Tribal Chief, and I agree with JT in the comments. This is going to set up for Saudi next year, the final boss, to make his return to challenge Roman for the world title. Give me the Tribal Chief.
Oh, God, we got to deal with another year of Roman as champion? Fuck that.
Yeah, I just don't.
Look, I'll say this, JT, let me tell you something. I was the biggest proponent of Rock and Roman.
That's why this podcast started, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole reason this podcast started, because I kept saying they're going to bring Rock back. They're going to. I'll say this. I can see them doing Rock, Roman, and Saudi because Saudi paid friggin' billions of dollars for it. Now, here's the only problem. All right, if the war is still going on by that point, will they attempt to do Saudi, or will they have to push it off? Because I don't know about you, but if it were me as a person, I'm not going anywhere near a place where, rockets could be inadvertently, blown in my direction, even by accident. Because they did have in the original strike, a rocket got pushed off by one of the missile defense systems and got thrown into Riyadh. I'm sorry, I'm not going anywhere near a place like that if the war is going on. So, yes, they will end up probably having Rock, Roman, and Saudi. Whether it's next year, if the war is still going, whether it's next year, I don't think so, because I don't think they're going to do Saudi WrestleMania in Saudi next year for the safety of everybody around. But
I'd be all for it not happening in Saudi.
Yeah, I'd be all for it not having Saudi just being done with altogether, but that's a whole nother discussion for another night. But they will eventually do Rock Roman, but at this point, I'm so done with this idea because they keep
Because you're not
making
getting
hints
away.
of it. They keep making hints of it and then pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing it. Like, you guys, like, this should have been like last year's Mania. They should have brought this back, not done the whole Cody Roman or Cody Rock thing. They should have done Roman Cody.
Well, the fans got pissed off because they wanted Cody to finish the story, or that was the year before.
That was the year before.
Yeah, the year
that's
before
right.
that. Yeah.
So yeah, like I don't know. I'm to the point where I'm done now. It's like I kept talking about it for years.
Don't go to Saudi because of the rockets, and don't go to any location that has a Taco Bell because we don't need any other explosions.
or a Waffle House, or really any other place that's got super greasy food.
Yeah, I think they already have some locations in mind. If they can't do
New Orleans,
Mania.
I think is
New Orleans was definitely one of them.
and Indy.
Indy was definitely one of them too. And who knows? You know, it might end up back in Vegas regardless. So go ahead and run it one more time back in Vegas to see if they can fix. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. All right, what's the chat say here? There's a baby carriage with Roman and AJ's babies in. Okay, whatever. The Bloodline family will have to choose a side, Rock or Roman. Well, definitely it's going to be the Rock. He's got more money. This is a good one. Rob Wells finally came up with something that makes sense. Obafemi comes out, destroys both with Paul Heyman in tow.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
I like that. I kind of like that.
So, but see, in my view, that would mean, think about it this way: Brock loses, and then Obafemi is Paul Heyman's new beast.
Yeah.
So
I don't know that you can get away with calling Obafemi a beast. I don't know that that'll sit very well. The baby carriage has David Arquette in it. See now, Rob, you should have just left it alone, man. You should have just left it alone.
Under over on Danhausen curses for Mania weekend. The number
total weekend.
I'll set 3 for the over under.
Oh, I'm going over.
It's going to be at least 6.
Oh yeah, I'm going way over.
I'm taking the over as well.
You said a terrible line. Let me set the line because I'm the line maker.
All right, well you set the line.
6.5.
6.5. I was gonna go.
Who's the half?
4.
Doesn't matter.
6
is no good.
No,
it has to be 7.
I got it. If they do a half, Hornswoggle returns. They curse him. He's half.
And then he grows. Oh yeah, Hornswoggle and a half. I got you. Curse and a half. Gotcha. All right, well that's going to do it here for our pick show, boys. You got anything else? We got a big weekend of wrestling. I will not be watching night 1 during night 1. I have an event to go to, but I will be at Rob's house for night 2 to bring all the one-liners that I have for the night. So should be pretty good. Should be a pretty good show. It's Mania, so it's they'll find a way to jazz it up. John Cena is definitely our host for it. So that's where we need to set. Do we get John Cena putting someone in the AA? Does it give someone the 5-knuckle shuffle?
That's what it'll be. Danhausen and John Cena will beat up Miz and Kit Wilson.
There you go. That's very possible.
There you go. I'm just hoping Danhausen curses John Cena's vocal cords so he can't talk.
I like to see him curse that bald spot.
Maybe he'll curse him so you can't actually see him.
Oh my god. Cena would be cursed to fight again. That's actually good. The only way he gets out of the curse is if he fights again. And he has to fight AJ.
Yeah.
Anyway, go like and subscribe, ring the bell. I appreciate you guys joining us Mania week. Enjoy the rest of your week. We got actually right now AEW is on. What is it? The summer of 8. What is it called? The
Spring break.
Spring break.
I think.
Lots of good matches.
It's called the Summer of Snow.
Okay, well that's Jon Snow.
No, Tony
Booger
Snow.
Sugar. Okay, got you.
To-
Different
to-
kind.
it's the summer of Tony the Snowman.
Okay, gotcha. Frosty the Con. Gotcha. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you go like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
On the hard way.
Wrestle